Once upon a time, two people went on a date and hoped for the best.
Yeah, that didn't happen. So we were all set to meet up, and then I got a phone call from a friend who said, hey, are we still meeting up today? And I had totally forgotten that I had agreed to meet up with this friend, and so I texted this guy. I'll call him George. I texted George and was like, hey, really sorry, I need to go help make a friend feel better. She just broke up with her boyfriend. I have to break our date. Oh, he said, well, now I guess you have to make me feel better. And I'm sorry, maybe I thought that it would be normal to say, oh, you're such a good friend. I'm so glad that you are going to go make her feel better. But no, that's not what he said. He said, oh, now you'll have to make me feel better. Well, let's do it again next week. So anyway, fast forward a week, a storm system comes through. We're all ready to go. We're meeting down in Long Beach. I leave half an hour before we're supposed to meet there, and I text him on the way out saying, hey, are we still on? So let me read you some of this dialogue. I said, still on for Long Beach. And then he said, it started to rain. How about in your neck of the woods? And then I said, it's getting cloudy, but no rain yet. Well, if you still want to meet up, we can, but it is starting to pour down here. And I said, I have no problem with rain. Haha, but it's totally your call. If a literal rain check is in order, so be it. Haha. I haha a lot in these texts. And then he said, online shows that it's raining in Long Beach. Then I said, well, I guess now's the time to decide one way or the other. Meanwhile, I'm already driving down the freeway. I'm on the 710. Fuck it. I'm going down to Long Beach. I hope that you are there. Anyway. Then this is where it gets interesting. He says, ugh, I hate driving in the rain. I also showered up too. So obviously he's going through some distress where he's already started to get ready. He took the trouble of showering, heaven forbid. And now he looks out the window and sees that it's raining and is too scared to go outside. And it's this internal struggle with him, apparently, whether going out with me is worth driving in the rain. And then he says, it's still not raining in your area? He has no idea that I'm already on my way to Long Beach. I said, nope, but it will eventually. And then I'm trying to get him to just decide. So I say, seriously, I'm leaving it up to you. No worries either way. Okay? Short of me saying the words, you decide, which I think I did earlier. And then he keeps going. He says, usually it starts in LA, then it makes its way down here. Ugh, how late is too late for you to go out? So I say something about, if you want to wait for it to die down, that's fine. I don't have anything else going on this evening. And he gets to minutes when it will pass. I'm trying to be friendly, whatever. Then he says, I checked and it keeps showing showers till 11. We can wait or just do a literal rain check. That's what I was saying about half an hour ago. Just decide, dude. It's one thing that you're not man enough to not want to drive in the fucking rain, which give me a break, okay? But you're also clearly not man enough to actually decide anything for yourself. And I said something about how my next couple weekends are full, so if it makes a difference, if we do rain check, we have to wait for another few weeks. And he says, silly girl, if it were a bit closer, I wouldn't mind the weather. Just don't like driving on the freeway with rain. Okay, I get it. You don't like driving with rain, so just say, date's canceled. He still won't say it. So then finally I say, let's just call it then. Why stress? And we can laugh that it's literally a rain check. Yeah? Okay. And then he says, yes, we'll call it a rain check. No shit. But you are completely incapable of being a man. So guess what, buddy? Your chances are done. He tries to send me a weepy face. Oh, is it still raining? Is it raining over there? He has no idea that I'm already in Long Beach, sitting in the rain, being like, well, this was a fun drive. I'll crank up my music and drive back home now. And I thought about having a lady date down there, and then I realized, you know what? Long Beach sucks. No offense if you live there, but I just drove back home, and my lady date will consist of eating Ben & Jerry's ice cream and watching BoJack Horseman. And you know what? When August rolls around and I have a free weekend, it will not be spent meeting up with you, George from Orange. Sorry, not sorry. That's my date story.
Thanks for watching, but don't forget to send us your videos at ditchthatdate@gmail.com. You can click this video right over here and it will tell you guidelines of how to submit. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, watch our other videos. Thank you.